Hello everybody and welcome back to Neocraft. So in the last episode I guess it was a stream, we died, we got our stuff back, and sort of, more or less. I mean, we got, some stuff. It's not the same as I had before. I don't have my Silk Touch pickaxe anymore, but that's fine. In today's episode, I want to get work on building an iron farm. So what I've done off camera, as you can see up here, is I built myself a little bit of a villager breeder here. This is Impulse SV's design. I kind of just used a sort of modified, a sort of a different like transportation system for when they actually do breed a villager. I've used sort of a minecart approach instead of the water thing that he showed in his video. And they go all the way over to here, and I've got 2 villagers at the moment down there. And what I'm gonna do with these, once I get 6 villagers, I'm gonna build Ilmango's iron golem farm. And then we'll have basically infinite iron because that thing produces, while small and probably not the most efficient design you could make, it's plenty efficient enough for me, and it's going to produce way more iron than I'll ever need, so I think it'll work just fine. Have they produced another baby yet? No, they have not. So essentially I need to wait until these guys make their make more. Whoops, fell all the way down. I'm running out of rockets too. I need to work on making a mob farm. I'll do that probably in one of these corners somewhere. Maybe this corner over here. So I'm thinking maybe the iron farm I can put in this corner where I've transported these villagers as far away from the villager breeder as possible. That way they don't sort of interact with each other. And then over there will just be a mob farm. That's not going to interact with villagers at all, so that'll be fine. We can build a mob farm there. I'm not entirely sure what I'm building in that corner yet, but we'll get something in that corner. But I guess in the meantime, while I wait for all these villagers to breed, what I can do is actually just start building sort of the mechanics of this, and then I can put in the villagers later whenever, whenever I actually get to having 6 villagers bred out of this thing. So I think I'm going to start working on the farm over here, the iron farm, and then once all those villagers are done, then the iron farm will actually be functional, and everything will be right with the world. Alright, I've just had a little sleep, get rid of the damn phantoms, and I'm mostly done with putting these villagers in. As you can see, I've got that villager pod filled up. There's 2 in that one, so I just need to wait for this guy to actually grow up, and then I should be able to put him in. Alright, so we got our villagers. They're all in. I've cleaned up the space, added some chests. I don't have enough iron to actually fill in all these hoppers yet, so we've got a row of chests here, but I've got 3 more rows, but once I actually get more iron, I can add more hoppers to the chests. So it's going to take a little bit of time for the system to actually kick into gear, because the villagers have to go through and actually work, since iron golems don't spawn unless villagers have slept and work. So we gotta wait, I believe, an entire Minecraft day cycle for this to actually kick into gear. Oops. But once it does, we should have ourselves an iron golem farm. Alright, so this is sort of what I've got going on here for the villager breeder, or not villager breeder, the trading hall that I'm working on. Basically the idea is we take the villagers from the villager breeder over there, and then we send them down here, they fall into this thing, and then as soon as there's a villager near here, we flip the lever, and then they get sent on to the next one. Oops, didn't mean to fall out. And so on until they eventually just, until we run out of space. Yeah, I figured that'd be the problem. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this real quick, because the issue with this farm is if you let it keep going, or the issue with this method of transportation, that is if you let it keep going, they all just kind of get stuck here. And it's been a little while, and the iron golem farm hasn't started doing anything yet, so I'm a little concerned about that. I don't know. Wait, they haven't even chosen their professions yet, have they? No, they can't see these pots. Oh lord, this is a mistake coming in here. They can't see the composters, can they? Yeah, none of these guys are farmers. Well, this system just didn't work at all. Because for some reason I was under the impression that they would all be adult villagers. So this guy should have ended up here with my design, but he just kind of he got out of the cart here, and then he kind of just wandered over to here. So I guess he's in the system, but not really reliably. And he's also... Huh. Well, it turns out the villager... This system is just bad, because I sent another one down the line, and he ended up in the exact same hole. So I don't think this is going to necessarily work how I wanted it to. We're going to have to find something else for this system. I'm sure I can figure something out, but this particular system itself doesn't exactly work. I don't think this design is going to work. The reason that they weren't working is because 1.14 changed the way things, villagers can see their workstations. So they no longer could, or not 1.14, 1.14.4 changed that, and so now the villagers can no longer see their workstation if they're underneath like that, like they were. So that design is actually broken, as well as my spacebar. It keeps getting stuck down. I need to do something about that. But I don't think this design's actually going to work. So what I'm going to do is tear this thing completely apart. And then I guess I'm just going to have to rebuild a completely different design. So I'm going to go with a different design, and hopefully it'll work, and hopefully we can get some iron out of it. Alright, I've gone with a completely different design here. And, the hell is that thing? Oh, it's a bat. So I've got my hitboxes because I turned on because I need to just, check to see that everything's working here. I think it's working, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn those off. Yeah, actually, it is working. You just saw an iron golem die. So we've got a little collection system going down here. Yep, it's all flowing in. Where are the roses? Why did I not get any roses? Luck of the draw, I guess? I don't know, but it is working. I don't know how efficient it is, but it certainly works. So I think that's a job well. Yep, there we go. There's another iron golem. So it looks like it's kind of efficient. Not quite as efficient as the old design by El Mango, but it looks like it certainly works, and it's probably efficient enough for me. So let's go over here and see how many villagers are clogging up the system. Yeah, there's a lot of villagers over here, as you can see. Are there a lot, or are there two? I can't tell. I think there's a lot. Do I have a minecart on me? I do. Okay, yeah, there's a lot, and they're all kind of just stacked on top of each other. So we're gonna have to sort this out at some point. Okay, so a little bit of time has passed, and there's been quite a bit of progress made because I accidentally recorded the wrong bits, the bits that didn't have any commentary versus the bits that did, and so I can't use those. But we've got the iron golem farm working. It actually produces enough iron for me to work with, and I've completely changed this whole system here for getting villagers, and we've got this guy here who's got Fortune 3, so I'm gonna go ahead and pay 6 diamonds for a bookshelf so that I can lock that in, and that way we permanently have this Fortune 3, and then as we get more villagers we'll get more and more good enchants, and we'll eventually... So we actually need to max this out so we can unlock the next thing. That doesn't really give me that much, so we need to get either another villager to get myself more emeralds, or we need to unlock the thing that I can trade to get emeralds. But it looks like I don't have any villagers in the system at the moment. Oh, actually no, I do have 2, so I gotta wait for these guys to grow up, and then I can take them over to the system, and once they're in place, I can check their trades. Alright, we only have the one guy in there now because I tested it with a baby villager. I didn't think it was gonna work, but for some reason my curiosity got the better of me, So I tested it with the baby villager. It did not work, so I had to kill that guy. And yeah, so we'll wait for this guy to grow up. In the meantime, we'll go collect. Oh wow, that's a lot of guardians. In the meantime, we'll collect all the resources that we need to make more lecterns, as well as maybe some composters, because I believe this system here. Um, Actually, I need a hopper down here somewhere, like right below. Yeah, I need to make this thing out of hoppers and not just a regular floor, because they'll be dropping potatoes down here at some point, and I don't want these guys to get the potatoes. Ooh, yeah, that could be bad. Alright, we built a little bit of platform up here, just put a couple chests in. That way any potatoes that drop from down there will end up in blowing into these chests, and we won't lose them. We actually will be able to use them potentially for trading. That was a dumb jump. But yeah, let's go back to our, let's grab let's see, the bookshelves, and then I guess we're gonna want a couple composters. We'll go back to our island base and see if we can craft ourselves some more lecterns, and then we'll come back and hopefully things will be all grown up. Alright, we've made ourselves 9 lecterns, and we had the 4 composters from over there, so let's head back to the Ocean Monument base, and I don't think they're going to be grown up because I don't think those chunks have been loaded, but in any case, we'll head back over there, we'll wait for them to grow up, and I guess we'll produce some iron while we're at it, because, you know, we'll be sitting there AFK, and then we'll go ahead and we'll finally be able to actually get myself some good enchanted books. Though I guess while we have extra time, I might as well try and make use of it. So I'm going to make a water elevator up to here, up to there, as well as up to the iron golem farm over there. Alright, so we got almost 4 stacks of glass smelted up, and we need our soul sand now. I don't know if we had any leftover soul sand. If we did, I think it would be over at the Ocean Monument, maybe? So let's go check the Ocean Monument out and see if we had any extra soul sand. If not, I can always go to the Nether and collect more. But yeah, we've got over 4 or almost 4 stacks of glass. Should be enough to make a couple of water elevators. And then at the bottom we can just make a puddle. We don't necessarily need a water elevator down. Alright, let's start building these water elevators. So we'll go from the block directly underneath here. And actually, this might not have been the right spot to do it at. Let's see. Yeah, I probably should have used the wall here. I don't have silk touch, so I can't exactly go back and fix that, but I probably should have used the wall there. I think I might on the other ones. Or I could dig out that hole right in that corner and use the wall, so we could actually do it like this. So instead of losing the entire thing, we only lose just those 2 blocks there. Yeah, that's a better solution. I'm actually just going to place sand there for now. That way, placing the water is super easy and I can swim up and down it. But I do need a couple signs. I have 8 right here, plenty. So we'll go ahead and put in our signs right here to block the water, and then we'll go ahead and put our water, start filling it up. So yeah, the signs are there, or the sand is there at the moment in place of the soul sand, so that way I can actually very easily go up and down this without having to worry about getting shot up to the top and not being able to get down very easily. So yeah, this just makes things much, much easier. Okay, we'll place our last bucket of water up here at the top, and then I guess we don't even need, because we can jump off the sides here, so we don't even need to really make a pool at the bottom. So all we have left to do now is place this soul sand right here. This should make this entire thing into bubble columns. And then we can shoot our way up. And then if we want to get down, all we gotta do is jump in the water on the side. This water elevator is going to have to be a little bit different maybe, because I'm noticing that... So we got the up elevator, but these walls here are actually going to block the down elevator, which isn't really ideal. Oh, actually, no, I can just... If I just leave this open, I can walk around here and just jump down here. Never mind. Problem solved. Alright, we're placing in our last little bit of soul sand now, so we can actually get up to our iron golem farm, which as you can see has produced quite a bit of iron, and there's another one dying right there as we speak. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Maybe I'll put some floors in here so that it's only 1 block deep of water so I don't sink all the way down. But we got our elevator there, got our elevator there, got our elevator over here. It's starting to look pretty industrial of a place, if that makes any sense. So let's go on up and check to see if any of these villagers have indeed grown up. They have not. God damn it. Yeah, we'll have like a midway system. So we'll take one guy out of here, and he will get stuck on this powered rail here. Make sure I don't kill myself. I have a bunch of levers here from the old system that I probably can get rid of. So he's stuck on this powered rail here, so whenever he actually gets... I need some food. I don't have any. It's all down there, so I'm going to need to be careful going back down. But he's stuck here, so whenever he grows up, we can actually, you know, get him... And we can nudge him along a little bit, actually, so that we can fit more villagers here. Because if there's one here at the end, and then we send a villager, it runs into it, and then it'll get sent back the other direction. We don't want that. And you know what? I've actually been at my AFK spot for about a minute here and I've checked my footage, and you know, I've got quite a bit of content today. Oh my god. You shitting me, right? Go away AFK for like 2 seconds, and these guys fucking get killed. Oh, this guy's still alive actually somehow. I think he spawned over here. So let's light this area up, just so that, you know, that doesn't happen again. And let's send this guy off into the midway zone. I want to just double check everywhere to make sure that there's, you know, no way. Oh, this might actually... Okay, so I can cure... Oh my god, there's a lot of guys down here. I don't have any weakness potion. Yeah, I'm just going to kill this guy and we'll get a new one. It's fine. He didn't have any profession with any enchantments that I needed, so you know what? We'll just go ahead and kill him. Well, I was going to end the episode here, but I'm actually going to light up the area, and then I'm going to end the episode. Right, I've lit up the area down there. I should probably do something about, you know, protecting that area there, but I think we're probably okay now that we've actually lit up the area. Got another guy actually in here because I actually got one to grow up. So I'm going to go grab a lectern and check out the enchants, and then after that, I'm going to call it an episode. Alright, I've been searching for a little bit. I got a protection 4 for 38 emeralds. However, I still need an actual method to get emeralds, so I don't know if I'm going to stick with that. You know what? I'm going to go grab some emeralds and lock in protection 4. That seems like a pretty good enchantment. It's not super expensive either for a 4-level enchantment. It's only 38 emeralds, which is actually cheaper than the other thing that I got. The hell? Oh, they're throwing things at each other. Yeah, that the 38 emeralds is actually cheaper than the Fortune 3, so you know it's an okay deal. I'll take it. I'll go ahead and pay you 6 emeralds for a bookshelf and lock that in. And so now you are our protection guy. So we got Fortune 3 and Protection 4. But that is all I have time for in this episode. I have done quite a bit in today's episode. So I will see you all tomorrow. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ding the bell to stay notified when I upload the next video. And hit the like button. That'll really help me out. And yeah, take care. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more videos like this, click here. To see the last video, click over here. And to subscribe to me, click my face up here.